No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Markakis, originally from New York State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Rose, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ruth. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman.
The next Cub up, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Junior Moore.
Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Moore. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Seaver, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Batting sixth, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, now the throw.
Got it.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So in now for Chicago, Babe Ruth, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High pop up. Jones has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Standing in, Mike Piazza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 to Piazza. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hit curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short, and 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 26, Mike Fultonevich.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Fultonevich. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. There's a strike. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Inciarte is off of first with 2 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing. Striding into the box, Mike Schmidt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Tom Seaver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Digging in now, Cal Ripken. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And he lays off there, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. There's ball 4.
Take your break.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Chipper gets his lead at first, nobody out. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Schmidt shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Morgan will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Morgan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Morgan rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Standing in now, Junior Moore, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Moore is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Bagwell leads off second with nobody out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Fouled away. Three and 1. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 13 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2 Chicago. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike BoutThatAction.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike BoutThatAction. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Four-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Now the pitch. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Piazza is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Fultonevich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. High in the air out towards shallow right. Griffey Jr. is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rotten frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Joe Morgan. He swings and lines it to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff Bagwell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
One out and a runner on second base. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Junior Moore. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chase Whitley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Chase Whitley.
Babe Ruth will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bagwell on third. Moore at second with 1 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Albies is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Schmidt is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, number 13. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Piazza, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Markakis. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
Ready once again, Tom Seaver getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flowers aboard here at first with nobody out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moore on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Chase Whitley.
Fred McGriff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Fred McGriff.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-1. His fastball that misses.
I got 2-1 to count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Fred McGriff has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail here at 6-2. Grant Dayton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A little bouncer. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Billy Wagner will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air out to center field. Moore moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Chipper Jones will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Wagner, originally from the state of Virginia, this is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Sam Freeman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Sam Freeman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 fouled off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey.
So in now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's flared off to the right side. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Enos Slaughter will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Enos Slaughter.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Enos Slaughter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, He's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Schmidt at second. Slaughter on at first with 2 down. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 7-2. Trevor Hoffman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Hoffman.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 13. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Moore giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Count now a ball and a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Whoa,
Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
And he misses again, ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Schmidt is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tom Seaver wins his third of the season. Mike Foltynewicz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Happy Saturday morning. Braves 7-2. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Pirates broke up their 5-game